Hey learners, today we are going to study about the difference and similarities between diffusion and facilitated diffusion. The first difference between diffusion and facilitated diffusion is the definition. The movement of molecules from an area of higher concentration to the area of lower concentration is called diffusion. While on the other hand, the facilitated diffusion is the movement of substances from higher concentration to lower concentration through transport proteins which are present in the cell membrane. In case of diffusion, the molecules they may move across the cell membrane or they may move without any cell membrane. So the presence of cell membrane in the case of diffusion is not necessary, but in case of facilitated diffusion, transport protein is necessary. The second difference is the rate of diffusion is very low while the rate of facilitated diffusion is very high. Here the rate mean the movement of molecules from higher concentration to the lower concentration, how fast they are moving. In case of diffusion it's very low, while in case of facilitated diffusion it is very high. The third difference is may or may not involve cell membrane. Like I said in the definition, that cell membrane may be present or it may also be absent. While in case of facilitated diffusion, cell membrane proteins they are involved. The other name for cell membrane protein is transmembrane integral proteins. So their presence is important for the facilitated diffusion. In case of diffusion, small and non-polar molecules they can pass through the membrane, while in case of facilitated diffusion, polar and large molecules they are passed through the transport proteins. The example of diffusion includes transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide from higher concentration to the lower concentration, while in case of facilitated diffusion, the transport of glucose, sodium ions and chloride ions are included. There are some similarities between diffusion and facilitated diffusion. They both are passive transport. The passive transport does not require any ATP or energy, so both processes do not require any kind of energy. And the molecules they move from an area of higher concentration to the area of lower concentration, that is along concentration gradient. So in both cases the molecules they are moving along concentration gradient. So that was all about the difference and similarities between diffusion and facilitated diffusion.